So we on the next topic, but that last one was crazy. That one will probably be one of the more popular ones. Found out some stuff I ain't even know. Wow, okay. You little devious little thing, you. We moving on to the next one. Here's a very, very controversial one that's is a very debatable one, and a lot of people have this issue when they're not on the same page. Should couples live together before they get married? If you're not on the same page with this could spell disaster for your relationship or for your soon-to-be marriage, because it's not one of those things that you can just skip over and just say, oh, whatever, it don't matter. I mean, this is serious right here. This could be the determining factor on if your relationship will make it or not. Should couples live together before they get married? Cece, I'm going to let you go first. How do you feel about that?
Yes, I agree. I feel that couples should totally, heartedly live together first before they get married. Reason being is because you have to coexist with each other, and you have to figure out what your likes, your dislikes, the nitpicks, all of that stuff. And when you're dating in a relationship and you're going home each and every night to a different household, or whether he or she spends the night for a few nights, that you're only getting a partial side. Y'all know us women, we don't wake up looking like the most prettiest things in the world. You gotta know
right?
that. You can see me during the day, and might look like a daggone bombshell, but then at night, I got some cold cream on my face and a hair scarf. You just gotta be real and say, I'm not gonna be the pretty chick all the time, So you have to learn how to coexist with each other, and I've noticed in some of my past relationships as well as observing other friends' relationships, when they don't live together and it gets to a certain point, whether they're about to be engaged or on that level, breaking level, it tends to get to a breaking point of, we can't do this no more because I can't stand you. I don't want to live with you. I can't stand living with you. And that kind of does make it a break it for the situation, whether it'll be the test of the relationship that you can survive it and that you'll have a good marriage, or you can work it out, or that this person ain't for me. Everybody, if you're in your own environment, I have my own spot, and I'm very independent, so I know having someone to come in on my territory would be a lot, but I'm willing to do it because I'm saying like this: he's got to know me just as much as I got to know him. I don't want to be getting up at that altar and saying, I do, I love you, and we're going to get married, jump the broom, etc., X, Y, and Z. And then we go home, and he's moving his stuff into my place, or I move my stuff into his place, and we totally can't stand each other, and we're sleeping in two different bedrooms. That's insane to me. And I've heard things like that have happened.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'm kind of like, at this point, nah, you need to live with that person. You need to see what it's about. Now, I am a Christian, and Christianity and stuff, it does say that, they don't believe in shacking up is what they call it, but everything is to their own individual. And I feel like, me personally, I would do it because I would want to know what I'm getting into. You could have someone, you could blow up after you get married for the littlest things, because most of you guys, nothing against y'all don't know how to put the damn toilet seat down. Don't let the sister fall in on the toilet, But, it's little things like that. Or where you choose to put the sugar, if it goes in the refrigerator, if it goes in the cabinet. Little things like that really make people blow up.
Because it can be the littlest things that can really cause a serious altercation. Like sometimes the littlest things really get to you the most.
Because you choose to live with that person for going leave before you got married.
And now you married, and that was too late to say, okay, I mean, you can't just be like in a relationship like, all right, well, maybe we need to take some time to, or once you marry, it's like the expectations are there. We're going to get through this, and if not, we're going to get divorced. Yeah. That's what it basically comes down to. And so it's like, when it comes to living together, some people say, some religions believe that you should not live together or have sex before you get married.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of that isn't a topic, but let me talk about that 1 second.
Okay.
Just like I feel as though you should live together before you get married, and I'll get back to that in 1 second. For the people, because I understand if your religion is your religion and you live by it, then I commend you for it.
Yeah.
But for the people who aren't so much about the religion, they're probably spiritual, not so much religious, and more about just doing how they feel and trying to do the best for them that they can do. I would my feeling is like, if sex is something that really matters to you in a relationship, I think you might want to tee it off first and see if it's going to be something that you want to. That person is the person that you want to be with in that way for the rest of your life, for the next 30, 40, 50, however many years you live. I mean, you're 25 and you're married to this person, and it's the honeymoon. It's finally time to get it in after like 2-3 years of being in a relationship, and you finally doing it for the first time, and it's whack and it's terrible. If you're a female, this dude couldn't hit the G-spot with a 10-foot pole, and if you're a male, then, I mean, you go in and your whole body almost fall in. No walls, nothing to really, it's nothing there. It's just out of shape, or like it might smell funny or anything. And I'm just like, most people take sex is serious to most people. Even though most people don't talk about it, it's serious to most people. So I think you might want to tee that off just to make sure that this is what you want. I mean, and teeing it off don't mean just one time. It don't mean just one time, because anybody can have one rough segment or one really good one, but their game ain't really that good, you know.
I have to own up to this one, even though the show is not on anymore. I'm a Sex and the City girl. I love the show. And there was an episode one time where one of the characters was getting married, and she chose not to sleep with him, and then he was having problems and keeping it hard.
Yeah, that's a serious topic, but we gotta.
She found that out, of course, after they got married.
They got married, and that's like the double-headed snake. Like, that's what you deal with. That's the risk you run. But back to the topic, which is should people live together before they get married? I mean, you don't fully know a person until you live together, and that goes with friendships, family ships, relationships, any kind of ship, cruise ship, I don't care. Whatever kind of ship it is, you do not fully know each other until you live together. And I actually, have I'll just say someone that I know of who we aren't even cool no more, you know what I'm saying, because of living together. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you live together, you find out things that you ain't know about each other, and you start clashing, and next thing you know, things are going downhill. And that's a serious thing right there. Like, living together is fully getting to know that person. Why would you not want to fully get to know someone before you tie that knot? Like, why?
As far as like cleaning.
It's simple things as cleaning, exactly.
Because I'll give an example on my end. I have family members, particularly my uncle, where he's a neat freak and extremely clean. And now he is divorced. And at that time, his wife, she would want to use the dishwasher, and he didn't want her to use the dishwasher. Now, mind you, they did not live together before they got married.
See? Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into her cleanliness wasn't as up to his expectations.
Wasn't up to his standards, right?
That, you have to keep a house clean when you have an animal. They have a dog. So it was just a whole bunch of things that just snowballed into one big issue. And bottom line, they're divorced.
I mean, it's simple things like leaving the TV on. I mean, even in a relationship, I had a relationship where this female was like, had a real issue with the TV being left on, because she, we had spent nights together, and it's like she wants the TV to be on when she sleeps. But I'm the type that I don't like to sleep in the dark with nothing on, and I don't listen to the radio, so I like the TV to be on. I'm like, well, if the TV on and you sleep, what difference do it make? But the light is messing her up, her sleep, and we both had an arguing factor. It's just that you need to know these things before you live together. I mean, there's no way to skip it.
Because you could be married, going on the second year, still fighting about if you're gonna leave the TV on.
All right, it's time for the next topic.
You go
CC.
into counseling because obviously
Time for the
before
next
you go
one.
to divorce line, you go to counseling first.
Hey, CC. Next topic. You must ain't hear me. You was into it.
Yeah, I was going on.
Yeah, you was going off. It's time for that next topic.
All right.
You must ain't hear the buzzer. You ain't hear the buzzer?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you was really going in. The buzzer head went off and everything.
Okay.
All right, that's what's up, man. The people love it, man. I mean, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear, your opinion. They want to hear my opinion. They want to hear your opinion. We need to, let's talk to the people, man. Let's, let them know how we feel.
That's right.